Let's talk more about Bruno Fernandes. He's creating less and defending more. Is Bruno Fernandes' new position wasting his talent? Now, last season, he led the team in goals and assists. But after 2 games this year, his attacking output has dipped, and it might be down to a positional shift. Here we have Fernandes' percentage of minutes played by position last season compared to the opening 2 games of this season. Now, he started last year playing as a number 10 under Erik ten Hag, but as the season progressed, he moved a little bit deeper under Amorim and was tried in a central midfield area. And this season, he's starting in that position this season alongside Casemiro. So Amorim has decided on a tactical trade-off, and the results: lose some attacking output from Fernandes to accommodate Bryan Mbeumo, Matheus Cunha and Mason Mount. No passes into the penalty area against Fulham. His touches in the attacking third are down, and he didn't make a single off-ball run into the box at Craven Cottage. Fernandes is winning the ball back more, but is that what you want from your most creative player? And there's another cost. Kobbie Mainoo, United's brightest academy product, hasn't played a minute this season. He's fighting for the same spots. Bruno, though, remains undroppable.
The biggest problem right now is that the coach keeps repeating the same tactics that clearly aren't working. Week after week, we're watching the same 3-4-2-1 setup, and week after week, the results remain disappointing. It's frustrating for the fans, and it raises serious questions about his flexibility and adaptability at the top level. Now, when you look at great modern managers, they've always been willing to adapt. Take Xabi Alonso as a perfect example. When he first arrived at Real Madrid, he didn't stubbornly force his 3-4-2-1 onto the players immediately. He realized very quickly that the squad was better suited to a 4-3-3. He allowed that system to breathe, he allowed the players to feel comfortable, and from there, he built his own style. That is the mark of a manager who understands balance between his philosophy and the reality of the squad he's working with. And this is the Premier League, not the Portuguese league. The level of competition is brutal here. Every mistake gets punished. Every tactical flaw gets exposed. You cannot simply stick to one system and hope it will click with time. You have to evolve, you have to innovate, and above all, you have to respect the nature of the league you're working in. Ask yourself this: how many coaches in the Premier League are really flourishing with a 3-4-2-1 system? Not many. It's not a formation that consistently thrives in this environment. The intensity, the pressing, the athleticism of the league often requires different structures, whether that's the balance of a 4-3-3, the solidity of a 4-2-3-1, or even the unpredictability of a 3-5-2. Sticking to a 3-4-2-1 in every game is like banging your head against a brick wall. The outcome will never change. There's an old saying that perfectly applies here: if you don't change the systems that produce the results you don't want, you'll keep experiencing the results you don't want. Right now, that is exactly the trap this coach has fallen into. The same tactical setup, the same failings, and the same poor results. Fans don't see progression. They don't see hope. They just see stubbornness. Think back to Sir Alex Ferguson, one of the greatest managers football has ever seen. Ferguson was never tied down to one tactical shape. He could use 2 or even 3 tactical adjustments in a single match if the situation demanded it. He adapted to his players, he adapted to his opponents, and that's one of the key reasons why he dominated English football for so long. So the message is clear: if this coach truly wants to succeed in the Premier League, he needs to take a long, hard look at his approach. The 3-4-2-1 is not working, and the longer he clings to it, the more damaging it will be, not just for him, but for the entire club. Change isn't a weakness, it's a necessity. The Premier League rewards managers who evolve and punishes those who don't. Right now, the choice is simple: